it's like they feel like they're worthless.
Right.
But they're not.
And that's maybe because we treat them like they're worthless, right?
Yeah.
It's almost
it's
like...
It's the only purpose they have for them is to make them more money.
Exactly, like to a profit, right? It's almost, that's so
And it's more
true.
profitable to get rid of them.
That's
use
so
them as meat instead
true.
of, but that's not okay.
You know,
burger's good every once in a while, though.
I'm with you. I'm with you 100%. I'm with you 100%.
I didn't want to say it, but I'm not gonna lie.
No, say it. Let's all say it. Like, I'm with you too. Like, I like the taste of meat, and I like cheese, and I like half and half of my coffee. I like all those things. I went vegan 2.5 years ago, and it wasn't because I didn't like the taste. When I did it, I was not happy about it. I was like, what the hell am I gonna eat for breakfast tomorrow morning? You know, like, what is my life about to become? I was freaked out. But the fact is, and it took me a couple weeks to figure this out, there are unbelievable vegan burgers, vegan chicken. You can still eat burritos. You can still eat pancakes with maple syrup. Do you think it's okay to treat animals like this?
No.
You don't think so?
Yeah.
Why not?
Because they have a right to life.
They have a right to life.
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. They have a right to life.
Yeah.
And do you know that when we pay for these products, when we buy eggs or when we buy meat or when we buy something with milk in it, we pay for this.
Yeah.
We pay people to do things to animals that we would never do to animals. But we pay someone to do it for us, right?
I'm superior over the chicken.
Uh-huh.
I'm hungry.
Can you tell me what you mean by that? When you say to be superior? Like, what makes us superior?
Humans are on the top. Well, yeah, the top.
You know, there have been lots of times in history where we've felt that we're superior to other beings for all kinds of reasons. You know, not too long in this country, we felt we were superior to people because of the color of our skin, or because of our gender, or because of our sexuality. In this case, we're deciding we're superior because we have arms instead of wings, or legs instead of fins, or lips instead of beaks. But what is the quality animals possess that makes it okay to kill them against their will, but not okay to kill a person against their will?
Well, there's different animals that are clean and there's animals that are dirty.
What makes an animal clean or dirty?
What they eat, how their lifestyle is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for example, pig eats trash. So
Yeah.
if you eat trash, you're gonna have consequences of trash, infected disease on your body. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
So do you think that what an animal eats makes it like either okay or not okay to kill that animal? Like, there's certain animals you wouldn't want to kill, right? Like, you wouldn't kill a puppy dog.
Well, dog
Right,
is,
like
it's not okay to eat because it wasn't part of the food system. A dog, a pig, that was because back then in ancient times,
Yeah.
the dog was considered an abomination. It was called because of what happens. The dog used to eat the leftover. The dog used to took the place of the pig.
Right.
So society took the dog and the pig.
I see. You're saying, like, in society, we've sort of set it up so certain animals will be like sit next to us at the table, they'll eat our scraps. Other animals will be out on the farm,
Right. Because
right?
pig, you're not supposed to eat pig. Pig was actually meant to be in the house, like the dog.
Right. Do you think that because we've decided certain animals are better for pets, certain animals are better for food, certain animals are better just to live freely, like the birds in these trees, do you think that there's a moral way for us to kill certain animals that want to be living their lives? Do you think it makes sense that we decide which animals are worthy of life and which animals are destined for lives like this?
There are cultures that eat cat
Right.
and dog.
Yeah.
So we don't
That's true.
particularly here.
Would you?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, if I was,
Yeah.
say Chinese or
Yeah.
lived in that culture, maybe I would
Why wouldn't you
accept
want
it as
to?
fact.
Why wouldn't you want to
It's
now?
just it's not embedded in our society as a whole. If you're in China and you grew up in that, or you're in Asia, or,
Right.
that's a societal thing.
So do you think that the culture somebody lives in is what dictates morality? Like, can culture dictate morality?
Yeah.
Because there are certain cultures where human slavery is okay, right? Or where
Indians,
there
they don't eat beef. A cow is
Right.
sacred to them.
So there are
But-
some cultures where when a woman is raped, she'll be tried for a crime, and she'll have to go to prison for being raped, and that's their culture. Does that make it acceptable?
No.
So perhaps culture isn't the best way of dictating what makes something moral or not, because something is part of a culture.
Food and raping a woman.
Well, this isn't food, these are living beings.
You mean you just want people treat the animals well?
I
Not
think
just treat them as a product. If they can't,
Beautiful, beautiful,
if they can't
perfect.
produce, if they don't have any valuable, they are not valuable. So some people will kill them.
exactly,
Yeah.
because they are not valuable to
It's
us.
not equal. Yeah, it's not.
But
It's
do you
very
think if somebody isn't valuable to us, we should kill them? You guys have probably heard about veganism, right?
Yeah.
Like here and there. Have any of you ever like consider it? Has it been more of a no way kind of a thing?
I haven't considered it at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of like what I'm doing.
Between you like it because of the flavor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I'm with you on that. Do you think that like a delicious flavor and loving the flavor of something justifies killing an animal for it?
I mean,
You think enjoying the taste of
I mean,
something
like
can
killing
justify
is
that?
like one thing, but like torturing is different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think
I
there's
see what
nothing
you're
wrong with killing animals to eat them. Like,
Right.
That's what they had to do when there was.
You think there could be like a humane way of doing it?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I don't think they gotta be treated bad and eat them.
What's the like let's take the ideal situation, right? Like let's take a cow with just endless acres of lands, and it gets belly scratches every day, and it has a first name, and it like friends, and it cuddles with its family at night. Perfect, right?
Yeah.
Do you think there is actually still a kind way and a humane way of cutting the throat of an animal that doesn't want to die? Is that a humane act? If you don't need to, but you like the way its body tastes.
I mean, like if it has that life and it has a first name, like there comes a point in time where that cow is gonna
It's gonna die.
It's gonna die. So,
It's gonna die anyway, right?
Yeah. So
But so are we, right?
yeah.
Is that
it's
is that to justify killing people?
No, but I feel like God put
Because people are gonna
animals
die.
on the earth so we can eat them.
You know what's interesting is that in the Bible, when God first created the earth, and He created it in His vision of what the world would look like in the Garden of Eden, Adam and Eve were actually vegan. They never ate animals, they never hunted, they never killed. They ate vegetables and fruits and grains. And it wasn't until sin that human beings began eating animal products. So in God's vision of the world, there was no hunting, there was no killing. You know, I mean, thou shalt not kill. Like, why would God create beings fully conscious with brains and nervous systems, with families, with friends, with feelings, with an interest in living, who can feel pain, who can suffer, and then give us the right to do absolutely whatever we want to them? Does that seem like something like a kind, loving God would ever do? I mean, He created animals to feel, to love, to care for one another, you know? And these animals will love humans too if given the chance. Have you ever thought about it?
About being vegan?
About cutting out animal products, yeah.
I
don't know how to do
tried.
that.
It's just,
Because
I
like
don't
what if
eat
you're
pork,
hungry in the
for
morning
example.
and you're late, you gotta go get a McChicken.
Like
Uh-huh.
me, I don't eat pig and any
Like I'm
seafood. I
gonna
don't
starve
eat
because I
that.
don't
Yeah.
have anything
But
to
like
eat.
chicken, you know, I'm still trying to cut it down. A little meat.
Get out of here, really.
Yeah. Pork and
So you're trying to steer yourself kind of in a direction, like in a
I've
less
got milk. I don't drink whole milk. I drink like
like almond or soy or
almond
something.
milk, soy milk.
Yeah, yeah.
So I cut that.
So you actually probably know from experience, like you were saying, it's going to be really hard, right? But you know, when you go to the grocery store, you can either reach up and grab that milk, or you can take another 2 steps and you grab the soy milk or the almond milk, right? And it's kind of like that with everything. You go to Chipotle, right? You grab something on the side of the highway, but instead of getting the chicken burrito, you get the veggie and tofu burrito. You go to the diner, and well, I don't know what they're putting there. Let's talk about it at home. I don't know what they're putting in their pancakes, but you're at home, you just make some pancakes, you know? Instead of butter, you use vegan butter. It tastes exactly the same. There's vegan cheese, there's vegan milk, there's vegan meats. You know what I mean? So it's actually, it feels really hard because the society we live in, like you were saying, is centered around meat. It's a meat culture. But what a meat culture really is a killing culture. It's an animal cruelty culture, and it's violence. you know, and we pay people to do things to animals we would never do to animals
Because
ourselves.
there's a high demand. There's a high demand. The population is growing, so they have to basically make the food faster. That's where you get fast food.
Right.
So,
It's like you said, it's a high demand and it's a supply and demand.
correct.
So the only reason this happens to animals, and this is just eggs. So let me tell you that for pigs, for dairy, all the other screens, it's just as horrible. But the reason we're putting animals through this is because we pay for it. We pay people to please do it again when we buy these products. And as we decrease the demands, which you're already starting to do, you said in your life, as we decrease the demand, they'll decrease the supply. And there's less violence and there's less cruelty until one day, no one feels the need to pay for animal exploitation, animal cruelty any longer.